Today I want to talk to you about a pricing strategy that can help you to get tons of new clients and keep them coming as well. And that's coming right up. Hey everyone, this is Shai from the Still Light Center, and today I want to talk to you about what I call the 50-25-10 method to pricing your services, your Thai massages. And I just want to start by saying that, how much to charge for a massage, how to get new clients. I mean, these are really some of the most important questions that any student of mine has, whether you're a new student or whether you're an ongoing student and someone who's been doing this for a long time. It's always a question in so many therapists' mind is, how do I get a full roster of well-paying clients coming in through the door? So the 50-25-10 method is essentially going to help address that in such an amazing way to really bring in tons of new clients and then retain those clients as well. Pricing is important when we factor in what is involved in getting in new clients. And just before I explain what this is, I do want to talk for just a second about the cost involved in getting new clients. So whether that be actual money that you put out of pocket or time involved to promote yourself and market yourself and get the word out, there is always a significant cost involved in getting new clients into the door, and an opportunity cost as well, because any time that you are allowing for yourself to give massage and you're not actually giving those massages, that's a cost involved as well. So when you factor all that in, whether that be advertising, let's say on Facebook or other social media platforms, whether that be events that you do, whether that be events that you go to for networking, whether that be any other networking efforts you do to go out and meet people and let people know about what it is that you do, whether that's putting out a newsletter to inform your clients about what it is that you're doing, or anything else like that, those are all really significant costs. And in any kind of business, the cost of getting in a new client is always higher than the cost of retaining your clients. There's always more effort and generally more money that goes into getting those new clients in the door. So the 50-25-10 method is an amazing way to help you address getting in those new clients. Of course, there's a cost involved, because what it means, that first 50, is that you're going to give a 50% discount to any new clients that come in the door, and you're honoring the fact that rather than spend all the time and money in social media, in other costs that I just outlined, by giving your clients a 50% discount, the idea is that word of mouth is going to help spread that really quickly and help bring in those new clients, therefore reducing how much time is involved in getting those new clients, but honoring the fact that there is a cost involved. So I just want to say for 1 second, the idea here is that we're not devaluing what we do. In fact, I think it's really important to get a sense of how much massage therapists and other Thai massage practitioners in your area charge, and have your regular rates essentially be very similar to that, so that everyone is supporting everyone in terms of how to charge your clients. But offering some discounts, some incentives to get people in the door, again, I think it really is totally ethical, because it speaks to the costs involved in getting new clients, and you're essentially giving that cost to the actual, or that savings, that money to the client, as opposed to other outlets. And that's why I think it can be really helpful. And yet, of course, once they come in through the door, we want those clients to pay more, because our costs are no longer as high. And that's the 25 and the 10. And so what it means is that you're going to, you basically are letting your client know, whether that's ahead of time or during the session as well, that if they agree to book again before the session is over, the second time they come back, it's a 25% discount. And then the third time they come back, and then going forward, they would always get a 10% discount. So essentially, you are rewarding your regulars for booking in advance, for essentially filling your calendar with that minimal effort, therefore, once again, reducing the cost and the time involved in filling up your calendar, and certainly making a win-win situation that says, hey, if you're ready to book right away, then I can give you a discount for coming back. Now, I have had students that have been using this for years, And when I first heard about this method, and just the simple fact of like basically, therapists just not able to, almost like having, basically having waiting lists at this point because of all the new people that are coming to them, I was really blown away. To me, this really cracks the code of how to structure your pricing to make sure that you get new clients and then you can keep them coming back. Now, of course, pricing is not the only way to keep those clients coming back. It's one really important part of it. Help people feel that they're being well taken care of, and that by coming to see you, you're essentially rewarding them. But it doesn't replace the fact that fundamentally you need to be able to give them an amazing massage. So you're combining this with how well you take care of your clients by giving them an amazing treatment, by helping them to feel like absolutely you value them and you are treating them as an individual, and you're doing things to really customize a service that is directly for them. So cost is one factor, but certainly you need to be thinking about, if they're coming to you with an issue, let's say they have shoulder issues, for example, one nice thing that you could say to them after a treatment is, okay, I see that we did a lot of great work here. We got rid of a lot of the tension that's going on. There's still probably 25 or 30% more to go. So how about we book another session in 2 weeks to continue the treatment, or next week, whatever it may be, however frequent those treatments would be at the beginning. So essentially you're outlining a specific plan for them, and then letting them know at the same time that, and if we do it this way, then I can give you a 10% discount on these sessions as long as we're booking them before our appointment is over here. And then at the same time, in Thai massage, it's really great to give your clients some homework, some things that they can do between sessions to help them. So, if it's just simply, if it's a shoulder, if it's something as simple as advising them to take 2 minutes out every hour or two to move their neck around like I was just doing there, to make some circles. You don't have to be an expert in yoga, for example, or movement to give some basic ideas of movement and tips to your client. But if you want to, there's so many resources, books and videos that can give you some of those tips for simple ways to get your client moving in between sessions. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. It's called the 50-25-10 method to pricing your massages, to pricing your services, where you offer 50% off to those new clients, 25% off to that client who agrees to book for that second session before the massage is over. Now that part is really key, because again, you're honoring the fact that as soon as they walk out the door, your cost, your time, your effort to get someone to come back is elevated, and it elevates significantly. If they book before the session ends though, well then of course there was very little cost involved, little time involved to get them to book. So you're again transferring that cost directly to your client, and then going forward for the third session and beyond, then it's a 10% discount as you reward your regulars for being regular, for coming back at a consistent rate, and again reducing your time, energy, effort, and stress to bring in new clients and fill up your calendar. Now there's actually one other thing I want to say, is that to be prepared for success. So the fact is, once you start implementing this, there's an amazing chance that really your calendar is going to book. So you may then also want to think about structuring your schedule and your calendar so that the 50% massages are only done at certain times of the week. And the most logical thing would be to do it at times when you're typically less busy. So that might be during the week, during the day, maybe on Mondays or Tuesdays or slower days for you, and doing them in the evenings as well. Everyone, again, that's a very personal thing to decide what is best for you, but essentially you'll want to have your highest paying clients come at the busiest times, and your lower paying clients come at the times that are harder for you to fill up. So in this way, you can manage it and grow a really thriving, really successful business. I hope that this has been amazingly helpful for you. I hope you're going to use it. And if you have any questions, any specific ideas about how to further implement this, if you have success stories that you want to share, please leave those comments below. And this is a video in a series of videos about the business of Thai massage. So I'm going to post the links above and below that further talk about how to market, how to think about building your clientele, how to take care of your clients, and just keep referring back to those. And certainly in no time, my wish is that you will have a thriving clientele with absolutely the kinds of clients as well, the kinds of quality clients that you value, that you can give great service to, that you can take great care of, and that want to keep coming back to you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.